an idea. Let's challenge the status quo together and shake up the old beliefs that tell us neurodivergent brains are deficient or somehow less than. Instead, let's embrace the truth. These brains are amazing, vibrant, and full of potential. Don't let people tell you otherwise. As a teacher, my passion is to create an environment where everyone feels loved, comfortable, and where their unique mind is celebrated for its incredible strengths. I want to remind you that you carry the love of God within you, and it's that love that empowers us to break free from limiting beliefs. Christ in you is the hope of glory, and he calls us to step boldly into the dreams he's had placed in your heart. And your neurodivergent brain is not a limitation. It's actually a beautiful reflection of God's creativity and purpose. We were designed to be diverse. We were designed to have a specific purpose. In the body, there are many parts, and each role, just like a puzzle, it's important that we find our space. And some of these puzzle pieces don't fit quite right where they want us to be fit. But you can't put a round peg in a square hole. It just won't work, no matter how hard. Or a square peg in a round hole. Either way, if it's a square peg, we don't want our corners cut off. If you're a round peg, we don't want to have to squeeze in to fit to be the square. All right? So, whether you're neurodivergent or neurotypical, please understand this is not an us and them situation. This is about diversity. And when we have a classroom environment or a gathering of people, it's so important when you're a leader in any kind of field where you're educating someone, whether you're educating kids or you're educating adults. I did English as a second language for a while. It's so important to be friendly, enthusiastic about what you're teaching. This presence will make the person feel at home, just like the kids feel at home when you're reflecting the light. You're reflecting goodness, friendly, easy, approachable. These are qualities that just really help to go into teaching. You can have, just like what Paul said, you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't have that heart, that love, your clanging bell, just obnoxious, you won't reach them. Doesn't matter how much head knowledge you have. It's the heart. It's like The Little Prince. There's a part in that book where he says the fox is teaching the little prince about what it means to tame someone, to love someone. And he says, it is only with the heart that one sees rightly, because what is essential is invisible to the eye. I love that, because it's such a good indicator of the still small voice within that whispers to our soul and tells us the truth about our nature. Jesus. Yes. So every student knows they're not just another number, but actually a voice, someone with dreams and immense value. This is so important to highlight this in every person. We have this growth mindset where we talk about if you have a fixed mindset, there's no room for change. A growth mindset, there's always room. Okay, and there's different examples of this. You could say a fixed mindset would be, oh, I'll never be good at math. And a growth mind says, ooh, I'm on the right track. This is going to take some time, but I can do it. That kind of stuff. And it sounds corny, but it's actually really effective. The way your brain works, that's how your body responds. So with neurodiverse people, we really need extra. We need it than most people because we've gotten so many negatives our whole life, especially in the adults, because we've had so many negatives as a child growing up that over the years it just compounds and compounds and compounds, and you start believing lies. And so, like negative beliefs, thoughts about yourself. So we have such a gift to bring to others, because especially the youth, because we know exactly what they're going through and how difficult it can be to be neurodivergent in a classroom. So anyway, this is what we're going to do. We're going to highlight these children's God-given dreams so that they can walk confidently, in the amazing truth that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, with unique contribution to offer the world. So we will tap into that inner perfect you that God has made you to be. And when we find out what that is, your whole life will shift back on track where God wants you to be. Safe in his loving arms and ready to take on the world in a good way. Sharing the love of Jesus by being the light. Can't wait to hear from you soon. God bless.